2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round of the PGA Championship from Quail Hollow. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. As we join you today, our featured player is currently in 4th place. Let's see if he can get toward the top of that leaderboard by the end of today's round. Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Second shot here at 1.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
How about this birdie putt? That one just rolls by. This putt from 4 feet. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Coming out of the thick stuff.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
This is pitching wedge on the way.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
5 feet remain. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
A straightaway par 4 sometimes can be the most challenging tee shots out there. Lone bunker down the right hand side. Second shot pretty flat to a green that's raised up just a little bit. 2 tiers down below, up top. It's a solid hole.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 3.
Historically the firmest green on this golf course. Be wary of your spin.
Yeah, well, it's a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Starting this one way out to the left. 4 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Currently 7 under for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Tough little driving hole here. Find the fairway though. Find yourself a birdie.
Second shot here on the 5th.
Of course.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Time now for the 4th shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Whoa, a bit shaky on this hole, but what a way to save his par.
How come you ain't shirty yet? That's what I don't understand. That's what I'm saying.
He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Really difficult par 3. Good luck making a par here.
That's nicely done. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Just a 4-footer remaining.
What the
Well, was that a rush of blood? Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Water off the tee on the tee shot comes into play all the way down the right-hand side on this gettable par 5.
Down to John.
Well, guys, it might not be all that bad here in the first cut. It's sitting up pretty good.
Okay, that'll play. If this putt drops, we've got a tie at the top. Oh, almost. He has this putt to move into the top 5.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Here's a par putt. That's a rough one, a 3-putt par on this hole. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is in a tie for 9th. This hole is a par 4.
Pretty simple hole here. Short par 4. Find the fairway, chip and putt for your birdie.
That's a pretty good shot right there. This putt left for birdie. A good result there as he is now 7 under par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Don't be drawn into the trees down the left-hand side. From there, bogey or worse definitely can come into play.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. He has this putt for a share of first place. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
This putt for par. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in a tie for 3rd place.
Give me a 7.
Well, Rich, just one round to go, and our featured player is hanging around.
And what a Sunday it's shaping up to be. They can go ahead and turn it loose. A low one might get it done.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Today, a champion will be crowned at Quail Hollow as we kick off our final round coverage of the PGA Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. As we get things underway, our leader is sitting at 10 under.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Well, you take a chance like that, and birdie is still in play. Well done.
This one looking really good.
Oh, what a shot there. And that takes him to the top 5 on the leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. Teeing off here on the 11th.
Strong tee shot. Second shot, though, has got to find the right portion of this green. Diabolical indeed.
Okay, Henny, how bad is the lie in there?
I don't think he's going to have an easy time getting this one out of the bunker, Andrew. It's pretty deep.
Good job getting out of that fairway bunker. Time now for the third. Only 2 back of the lead. Not a bad result right there. He did a great job to limit the damage.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Here's a look at the 12th hole. It's a par 4.
Narrow driving area here on this shortish par 4. This green, though, is fraught with danger.
A lot to like about that one. 9 under for the tournament. This one is getting down there. Could it get on? The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Time for a par 3. It's the 13th.
Hit it into the center of the green every single day.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going right to left here.
Oh, I thought that was going down. This putt from 5 feet.
He's got this for his par.
We've got a major champion atop the leaderboard. It's Xander Schauffele.
To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Great opportunity to make birdie, but also bogey or worse.
Well, he knows this is a good chance here. He gets this up and down, he'll pull to within 1 of the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure to make it interesting, is it?
And a good look at birdie here. And at the conclusion of that hole, our featured player remains just a spot behind the 2024 PGA champion, Xander Schauffele.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, he's got a chance to win this title. Will he stand up and deliver?
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
And what an amazing opportunity now to get it all square with this putt.
That was robbery in the first degree.
A chance to get up and down for this player. Ooh, that almost went down. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Still within striking distance, just a couple off the lead, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
He's hit that one well. Will it get there?
Super impressive effort from there. Well done.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
We've made our way to a par 3.
Downhill par 3, water front, left behind. Bail out to the right-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down.
Bullshit.
That one will not settle on the green.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Man, that was a good shot. This putt from 3 feet away.
trying to save a par here.
Now to 18, only 2 shots back. I like the looks of this. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Trailing by 2. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. This putt for a round of 66. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
The putt goes down, and he'll end up at 11 under for the event.
I got robbed. Someone please call 911.
As you take a look at the final leaderboard, our player finishes 3 shots back.
It was a great week. It really was. They just didn't quite have the firepower when they needed it the most. 3 strokes back to finish the week, though. They must be pleased.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
Boy.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome in for the opening round of the Miller Championship. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? This is his second shot.
For against the wind to stick that one.
A birdie putt awaits. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
This for par.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. John McCarthy's been out early this morning walking the course and getting a sense of what the players will face. John, what are the obstacles to the Nipawin Golf and Country Club?
I mean, we're in Lake Country, northern Saskatchewan, Luke. I don't know if the tour has come up this far north yet, but I'm glad to see it. One thing about Nipawin Golf and Country Club is the lake features prominently in this layout. Overall, the course is pretty flat, pretty open, but that water can cause a lot of trouble if you're not careful. Wide fairways, large greens, but lots of hazards to contend with around the greens. So I think it's a good balance overall, and looking forward to see what goes down at Nipawin Golf and Country Club this week.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
That's frustrating. Unfortunate thing to happen, but it
That
can in
was
golf.
on me.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the third. That was a beauty. 8 feet to the cup.
What the fuck?
And this one is for his par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And now onto the par 3 fourth hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down on the third hole as Justin Thomas gets ready to hit. And we're about 170 yards out from here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Just 2 shots back after that hole. And hole number 5 is a par 5. That's a big drive. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Let's take a closer look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
Oh, look at how soft and subtle those hands are.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Colin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic, because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
Second shot here on the 7th. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's got this one for birdie.
Currently 3 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We've arrived now at the par 3 8th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. 13 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
That's disappointing.
Not a rip-off.
Currently at 3 under for the event. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Pretty good shot there.
Go check them clothes.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Ooh. Putting for a par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
The fuck?
That putt went a bit long there. Putting for bogey.
What?
Henny's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Yes! Just one off the lead after that hole. And as they finish up their round, they find themselves in 6th place on the leaderboard.
Not a bad day's work. They start tomorrow in top 10, but they need to really get after those flags tomorrow if they want to be in contention, Luke.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
I gotta win this.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
There you
Time
are.
for round 2 of the Miller Championship. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam, and it's great to have you with us. And as we look at the standings today, Victor Hovland is the man to beat. He's leading by a single stroke as we begin coverage here on 2K Sports. Well, this should find the short grass. His second shot here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. On the tee of the par 3 11th. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Second shot here on the 12th. This one's going right at the pin here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 13th hole is a par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move into the top 5.
Here we go with the robbery.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 5 at this one. That's heading for the fairway. And he's down there.
We're looking at 220 yards.
Going with the hybrid. An eagle putt awaits. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Bogey.
Victor Hovland has moved into top spot of this tournament. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 7. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Just a short putt remaining here. That's got to be frustrating. Hits such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. That'll work there.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
So close. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. We've got Victor Hovland in the lead as we head on to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one is a fair distance here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
And an outside chance here.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. This 18th hole is a par 3. Oh, that was pure. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that will do it for this player today.
I'm getting fried.
Well, that was certainly a tale of two nines, Rich, and well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich.
After this tournament, I'm going to Madden.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the third round of the Miller Championship. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Now, Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Nicely done.
Time for the second shot into the first. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Currently 4 under for the event. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
Putting for eagle here. And he's down there You got a read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
The fuck?
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Didn't that look good for a long time? A par putt on the table. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Wow, what a shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
He finds himself with a share of second place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, nicely played. This putt from around 18 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what a putt. And that takes him to 6 under. Look at the leaderboard now, and this player is currently tied for first with Colin Morikawa. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 5th.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay, he wants to win.
Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? This putt is of 9 feet. And he's now the solo leader in this event. Time to tee off at the 6th. It's carrying a bit too much speed. Well, I think he's going to be happy about that. It stayed on the fairway. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely for the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
After that hole, they're currently in first place with Victor Hovland in second. Sitting at 8 under. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, almost went in. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Opting for the 9-iron. This is beautiful to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He sits in first position. Par 4, 9th hole here. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt is about 8 feet. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. He's back! So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
Just a slim lead going into the final 18 holes. This will be pressure-packed for this player.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The final round of the Miller Championship begins now. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. As we begin our day, our featured player is tied first place. Let's see how he deals with the pressure. That should find the fairway. This is his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Well done. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie at his last hole, and that will take him to 2 strokes behind our leader. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Oh, that looks like it caught the downslope there. That one's going to run a long way. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Lining up from the sand now. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's got too much heat. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. The 14th is a par 5. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Oh, that's a tough break. This one looks like it's come out pretty clean. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Overcooked that one. 6 feet remaining to the cup. A bit too much pace on that one. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Holding steady in first place after that one. It's time for a one-shotter. what a shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It's on a good line. What a shot that was, Rich.
Oh, that was a fantastic way to make an eagle.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
Andrew, I'm standing over it and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough, awful, nasty, any other adjective lie.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A par putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. A quality shot that. This putt to win the event. And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
This player is able to hold everyone at bay once again this week. This is an outstanding performance.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.